Alright, let's get this where it has to be. Here we are. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Eddy Vs the Cosmos Hwoarang edition. Let's pick some classic outfits since we have the ability to. Hwoarang. And let's, for contrast purposes, go on this stage. So yeah. So this episode, this walkthrough, whatever you like to label this as, will be probably a little bit on the longer side. There is a lot to cover with this character, so we're gonna get started with probably the simplest part of will just be his mids. I'm standing. So let's get right into it. 3-3-3. Well, minus 14, so a little bit of pushback, but no problem for Eddy. He's going to get back 2-4 on that. Alright. Put that in the books for... Alright, so then he has 4-3. Now, let me think. I don't think he, from that move, could do it again. I know he could do it again. Well, let's just for block punishment purposes, do it twice. Alright. It says my 16 in my book. So a 15 framer trades. 14 will beat. And obviously 13 will win as well. If you see that move, I have it as minus 16. That's obviously not the case, but that also might have gotten a buff. Yo, 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 what's up, Bo? Hope your night's going well. So, yeah. Anyway, it's minus 16. I have it in my book. But that might have been a buff. Looks like it is a buff. So it looks like it's minus 14 and it trades with minus 15. I mean, if he does the move just by itself, it's going to get launched because he can't block from that stance. But if he does 2 of them in a row, it's going to trade with the launcher. So I'll say back through 3 is the best option there. Because Hwoarang can't even float back through 3 anyway, so let's go back through 3. And I'm going to change that to minus 14. Parentheses, put forward 3-3 again. Just, you know, just I think that's the optimal. Yeah, I think that's the fastest thing you could do. Or that might be the fastest thing you could do. And now we should test that. Alright, so that. Ha ha ha. And if he does nothing, actually, look at that. Actually, there's always going to be an option that will beat back 1+2. But if he literally, why would he do nothing? Unless I have seen speed kicks do something like bend them back up. And then I'm open for the kill. Oh wow. Maybe not. Depends on the range that I block it at. Yeah. That's some risky stuff, honestly. I would go back 3-3. I think that's your best option. And the worst thing that can happen is he jabs you. So, oh well. So, what do we got here? Either of those. Good. Okay, I think there's, not 4-3-4. Now, if he does just one, I believe that is also minus 14. It's not launch punishable, so yes. If he just does one, minus 14. Or if he does the actual entire string, also minus 14. So you get back 2-4 as a punish. Alright, so this is a nerf that Hwoarang got, which I'm very excited about. This is back 1. Now minus 14. Was minus 13. So that's a move that they love to throw out. So that's a huge advantage for Eddy, getting a better 14 frame Punisher, and him getting the nerf, making it minus 14. So this, when you put Hwoarang in like a jam and kind of constantly throwing moves at him, it's something that they love to do. It's kind of like Eddy's back 1+2. So yeah, back 2-4 is your punish. And then we have the classic back 3, which he does make a sound. Actually minus 19. It is minus 19. But unnecessary, you could just do back down 4-3+4. Okay. So this is probably the most important, single most important move that you should punish in this matchup. But if you're late, if you're actually late on it, you get punished. So Hwoarang punishes Eddy with the same move that Eddy punishes Hwoarang. That also hits relax. So, yep, make sure you punish this move if you block it. Ah, yes. Rep triple. The new update's going to be very nice for me. So I'm really glad about that. Alright. Now, let's review. Ow. Ow. Alright. Looks like I have these moves locked down. Good. I don't think I could do a Skyrocket. Just frame Skyrocket at least. I haven't played this character since Tekken 5. Alright. No, but I think the Just Frame Skyrocket is only minus 10 with pushback, so I don't think I need to do it. But his, that's not even the next move anyway. Okay. So next move we have, whoops. There it is. So he has just up forward 3 plus 4 by itself, which is minus 10. And then he has up forward 3 plus 4, 4. Whoops. Which is the third hit, which is minus 12. So, yeah, I'm very happy about the frame data change. Very happy about that. So there's a trick to this now. So, the frame data won't tell you this. So the third hit will jail. So you should always go for the 1-2 punish. But go for the 1-2 punish as if you're just punishing the first 2 kicks, right? Like this. Block, block, punch, punch. Punch, punch, right? Now, if we add the third kick in and do punch, punch right after the block, block, you're not going to get hit. Punch, punch. Punch, punch, but you're blocking. Punch, punch, but you're blocking. So then what you want to do, just mash 1 plus 2. So this is a particular move that I would punish with 1 plus 2 for the option select. As you see, the worst thing you could, if you're always hitting 1-2, worst thing that can happen is you can get a 1-2 on after the third hit. But you should have enough time to change to the 1 plus 2. You just hit 1-2 after the two kicks you block. So that is the trick to punishing both of those optimally. Alright, next move is regular Skyrocket, which is minus 18. So just down forward 3 plus 4. And that's that. Good Hwoarang players aren't going to do the regular ones, so. Well, but if they mess up, at least you know what the punish is. Alright, so now left stance, back turned, 4. Alright. Left stance, back turn, 4, I believe is minus 13. Yes, minus 13. So, 1 plus 2 would miss in that situation. We have forward 2-3. Forward 2-3 will miss at max range. That's when you would have standing 4. So your 2 punishes, if you're up here, will be forward 2-3. If you're out here, standing 4. Up close, forward 2-3. Out here, standing 4. So even like range 2, it's still gonna hit. It's just once you go beyond range 2 is when that's gonna miss. But at that point, if you're at range 2, just give it 1 more backdash, and then just launch him anyway. Yo, Troll, what's up, brother? Alright. And the last move of the next of this 5. So yeah, so like I said, for that one, for left stance, back turn 4, forward 2, 3, or 4, and then range. Focus on the range for that. That's a big deal. All right. So right stance, forward 4, 4. That is minus 13. I don't know if I'm doing that right, so let's see if I'm doing that right. Oh god. Of course I do it wrong that time. Alright, what do we got? I don't think I did that right. Right stance, forward 4, 4. I'm gonna go to the move list for this one because I'm not a Hwoarang player. I'm not a rapper. Grand Theft, and that's another reason why it's nice. Oh, forward 4, smear 4. Okay. Once more, and that's right stance. This right foot forward. Okay. So they're saying that that's only minus 13, huh? 12. Dang. It's cheap. Full launcher. Right stance. Only minus 13. Cheap. Forward 2, 3 is your option here. Don't try to do 1 plus 2. It's gonna miss. Like every time. So even forward 2 will miss at peak range. So be careful of the stance. From super downtown, I would do standing 4. Like from out here. But from up close, forward 2, 3. So yeah, it's the same as the move before that. Alright, left Flamingo. Oh, hold on. Let's go over these moves before we go any further. No. Oh, so slow. Damn. That range is serious. Damn, that's unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, be careful of the range, guys. girls. That range could really... If you miss and then he back threes, it's a problem. Problem. Okay. Left Flamingo. 3-3. That is minus 14. That I know. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Back 2-4. Okay. Then he has left Flamingo. A forward 4. And this should be launch punishable. What? 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 Safe. Buff. Minus 14. I wish. Wait. Let me actually hold block. It's unfortunate. It's push. I don't know why I had that in my book as minus 15. Well, take that 5 into a 4. Back to 4. That's the way that goes. Mariano Tekken, what's up, man? Thanks for hosting me. Rep triple, we gotta be grateful and happy for what we have, you know? Eddie's still more than capable of winning. Pro. Right Flamingo. Back 3. No, I think that is... No. All these balls. That's sad too. Wow, that's not even minus 14. 10. 10? What the hell? The hell is this about? Did anybody know about this? Oh, that's right. We got the dojo going on. Forgot about that. Hope, good luck to all the boys. Good luck to Joey Fury and Nashi. So, right Flamingo. Back 3. Let me just double check this. Left heel lands during right Flamingo. Let's just double check this. 10? No, 12. Look at this. Cheap. I can't believe it. A mid launcher. It's only minus 11 on 10. Shit. I had minus 15 in my book too. That's unfortunate. Okay, so minus 11 we'll put. 10 doesn't really matter. 10 actually makes the 5 look better. I blocked that a few more times so I get it in my head that just jabbing that. Could be stepped right. Or just so you know. Go right. He'll get you if you go left. So that's good. Super linear to the right. Also, all right side step right. You can read whatever Harada puts on the table. That's basically how I live my life. That's funny. Minus 10. Ugh. Right Flamingo. Yeah, what about his power crush? I don't even have that. Minus 12. Alright, back 3. Right Flamingo, back 4. Oh, that was the power crush. Okay. Back 4, right Flamingo. And then back 3, left Flamingo. Alright. So I think those are both minus 12. Oh god. That's the way to do it. Probably the best way to do it, actually. Yes. So if you gotta get that 1+2 absorption hit, and then the extra damage. Or you could just take the extra damage. That's the trick. Alright. So I will put for these 1+2 / forward 2, 3 because I think it depends on what you're going for. Sometimes 1+2 might be the better. I mean, for the punish, forward 2, 3 is the better option, but if you could bait that out with 1+2, that's ideal. But if you punish it with 1+2, it's no big deal either. So 1+2 or forward 2, 3, whatever your choice is. Oh god. Oh, so both moves from left Flamingo are minus 14. And then... that's interesting. Minus 14, both moves from left Flamingo. Because in right Flamingo, watch out for the minus 11 move. Or step right. Unless he wants to do his homing move. His power crush, I should say. Minus 10. Oh, it's crazy. Alright. There we are. Alright, so that is the, I guess that's the easy part of practice mode. Now it's going to get harder. We're going to get into the lows, and then the highs, which is the most complicated, and then we'll get into, just the approach and things to do. Alright, don't forget to drink your water, boys and girls. And here we go. Down back 3. Alright, down back 3 is minus 13. He's in crouch, so that's gonna miss. Just get crouch grab him. You know, obviously if he does it from all the way out. Wow, look at that. Is that every range? Not from ghost range, but from almost every range. So look at that. That's very interesting. So he really comes in with that move, so go for the crouch grab. And kick him in the head afterwards. He tries to get up, kick him in the head. And if he doesn't try to get up, if he does, you can do the low too. So you get a free kick after that. Make him roll. Alright, so that's nice. I didn't realize you can crouch grab that one so easily. Alright, next one is side step 4. Now this is a good one. This is minus 13 and he's standing up. So, respectively, he goes to the sky. Very important to punish this low when it comes around, because I feel like this low does not come around that often. So if you block it in a tournament, it is so vital to get this punish. So vital. Very important. They don't do it a lot. They might do it once, just to make you think they're going to do it again, and they never do it again. See, while standing 1-3 every time. Okay, so then we have 4-4-3. 4-4-3. Minus 15. So, well, 4-4 can be ducked, but if you don't duck it and he happens to do 4-4-3, it is minus 15. I don't think I've ever seen a Hwoarang player do 4-4-3, but maybe it happens and doesn't get punished, doesn't look punishable. Kind of been a stun. So, yeah, while standing 1-3 reaches. I think while standing 2 might miss if, right, at that range. At a particular range, I can see that missing, so. Yeah, while standing. Well, even that'll miss from all the way out there. Yeah, I think that has a little bit more reach, and it's faster. We'll go while standing. Alright, and then he also has right stance. 4-3. Same thing. Alright, so let's practice these for now. No. No, I missed the crouch grab. Alright, so that's those. Next one is right stance down 4. Ding. Ow. That is nice and safe. Only minus 11. But We step to the left. Extremely easy. Side step left or while standing forward if you block it. Minus 11 lows are nice, but when they can be stepped by Eddy, then you know. Yeah. Alright, maybe it's not that easy to step. Yes, it is. But no, either way, they're nice. Just step it, seriously. Alright. Right stance. Back turn, down 3. So that would be right stance, back turn, down 3. Wow. I feel like that was the one. I feel like that. I think that's the one I was supposed to do. I think that's left stance, back turn, down 3. Or does it count as right stance because his back is turned? Any Hwoarang players out there now? That's definitely the low that I was supposed to do though. Because that's the low that's minus 13, right? Yep, that's the low that's minus 13, so I guess probably right stance. Alright, so anyway, minus 13, he's in crouch, so while standing 1 is not going to hit. Go right over his head, so crouch grabber if you have the opportunity. It's all the way out here, probably while standing 4. Actually, that's another one where it really... It almost pulls him in. Yeah, so crouch grab is very consistent actually on this throw. It really reaches. It's actually very, very consistent. So. +2, then 3+4 is back turn. Okay. Alright, left Flamingo, down 4. Or right Flamingo, down 3. Okay, that's that one. Left Flamingo down 4 is minus 23. So up O neutral 4 is the proper punish, but if you just want to do while standing 1-3, that is appropriate as well. Pretty seeable low for the most part. He does a slower spin. I believe he says yeah. No, he doesn't say anything. He says different things. So yeah, it's just all visual, but it's pretty easy to pretty easy to see for the most part. You have time to react to it. So yeah, react. React away. Okay, while standing 1-3 is our punish. Alright, left Flamingo. Down red 4. -12 is a good one. It's a very good low. Tracks very well. Both sides. And it picks up on counter hit. It's a great move. Yeah, very good move. Very, very, very good move. It says walk left. You might be able to walk it left, but Eddy can't walk, so that's that. I think this is one of Hwoarang's best blows. I'm glad you like the crouch grab. Very good low, -12 if you block it. What you're getting is a while standing 4, so it's the name of the game, unfortunately, for this one. So if you really know it's coming, slow parry it. While standing 4, and our last low would be right Flamingo. What do we got here? Wait, am I seeing this right? Right Flamingo. Oh. Gotcha. Got it. Down 4-3. Okay. So now, just for I believe he's guard. Yeah, he's all over the place. But if it misses, that is what, -14. -14. So just in case you don't get hit by the low and you block the mid, that is -14 for everybody. Today. I guess I could add that. Should I add that? No, I don't need to add that. It's not necessary. Forward neutral 4 goes into right Flamingo. Up forward 1+2 if you see it coming will work. But you're better off just doing up 1+2 if you see it coming. Forward. I'm just gonna switch positions. But back 3-3s is a better option. It's easier. But yes, forward neutral 4 goes into right Flamingo. Thank you. Alright, let's practice these lows. Oh, God. Okay, one more. Yeah, good. Alright, so those are Hwoarang's lows. Interesting. I never knew about that, Hostile. Interesting. Just making sure. Just making sure. This guy with the little wake. Secret Hwoarang tech. Alright, here we go. This is the difficult part. Not really. This is the complicated part. So I guess complicated is difficult. Also, it kicks me in the mouth now. What if... Counter hit doesn't do anything. Just a little nosebleed. You still low parry the third. Still a high on the fourth. So, your options are low parry. Or hope he goes for the high and duck it. So honestly, anytime you see 1-1, you should probably just low parry. There's no reason to be a duck launch hero in this situation. I would just low parry. That's just me. Hey Hostile, what's home surgery? That's right. Home surgery is the name of that move. Very good. What was I going to ask you, Hostile? I was going to ask you what Hwoarang's new moves are. I think he has a couple of new moves. I want to see if they're punishable. Because I didn't pull up my... There's another high string. That will duck. Now, do you know the name of this move? I'll forward level 3, that's right. If you know the name of this move, I'll be impressed. Oh, okay. Fair enough. He needed something like that. Trades with 15, so it's like minus 15 trades. No, you don't know the name of the move. The name of this move is called rejection. It's good that you do not know that. Very good. That's called rejection, but this move is actually called right jab to spinning back kick. Such a different name than its Flamingo jab is 13 frame. Okay, thank you. So, so far, for our high strings. Next move we have is 3-4. You don't see too many Hwoarang players do this, but if they do, you duck. The trick to this is to be very quick. This one you want to be as quick as possible. Not want to take your time, because a Hwoarang player, you do something like this. If you're too slow, you get bim-bopped. If you're super tight on your duck, you don't let that happen. See? Mess up your timing, and you're done for. Very, very tight. As soon as you see that second kick, duck, and instant. You just do the littlest duck you could do. You want to take that thumb or hand off of that down right away, so you're just immediately activating the while standing, so that doesn't happen. So if you have a 15 framer, it's going to be very hard. I can trade. I got to trade. But 15 frames is going to be very hard. Very hard. It's like just frame is what it is. So yes, that is the trick with that, and now that will also follow the same as with down 3-4. Gotta be extremely fast. Really quick. If you're late, you get counter hitted and it's Game Boy. So don't get counter hitted. Back to that one, but that's just wanted to show you guys that for educational purposes. So I'm going to write while standing 1-3, and I'm also going to write, I'm going to asterisk and put fast because of forward 4-4. Thank you for the follow. It also has. It also has 3-3 forward 4, which I don't know if you're gonna see a Hwoarang player use this too much. Hostile. I mean, you're still watching. Doesn't seem useful by any means. So I don't know, but it's a high. It comes after 3-3. So while standing 1-3 will be the punish for that. All right, let's review. Doesn't really get used, yeah. So there you have it from the master himself. Alright, I think we're good on these. Maybe one more fast one. 3-3. 3-3-4. Once more. Never. Alright, we're good. Alright. So now we're at 4-4. So anytime you see Hwoarang's 4, because I don't believe he had. Yeah, he don't have any kind of 4 mid. So anytime you see 4 with Hwoarang, always duck. Be wary of 3-3-3. Minus 14. Minus 14 if it gets blocked though. But I will be wary of it, trust me. Alright, so 4-4, duck it. let him do it. You see 4, duck. Okay. He also has 4, 4, 3. So So 4, 4, 3, remember what we said? Minus 15. So you could actually duck it too. Or if you don't want to duck it, because you just know he's going to do it, block it and punish it. So either way, make him pay for it. He has 4, 4, 4. So 4, 4, 4. You could duck that as well. So, I don't know how much this gets used. I don't think it does, but it's good to know that you can duck it. So. Alright, next one is... I'm gonna just quickly go through these. Just to let me know. It's the same thing every time, really. So yes, there you go. You just do the second one. You don't have to worry about any of the follow-ups. So that's the end of that. I'm not going to keep going with 4, 4. Let's move on to something more practical right now, like down 3, 4. So it's probably one of the most well-used moves. Well-used lows, at least. It's got decent range. Gets from pretty far. But yeah, this move is very good. It's like plus 100 on hit. Something stupid, but that's like seriously plus 14. But the trick to this move is to duck. You have to make the read. Now, you don't want to be too overzealous and get hit on your way up trying to hurt him. You don't have to like let it happen. Just like if you duck that with Eddy, it's a low high. You have to let it come past him and then use it, and then punish it. But like I showed you earlier, he goes into right Flamingo. From right Flamingo, he has forward 4, 4. So, Hwoarang players want to do that to make sure you have the shortest window possible to stop them from doing down 3, 4. So, if I'm too late, that's what happens. So, gotta be super, super quick. As soon as you see that foot clear your head, you're up. Like, there's no time to be wasted. At all. At all in this situation. This is where your reflexes, your timing is tested at its fullest. Especially when the pressure's high and the nerves are up and big bucks and fame is on the line. This is where it matters. So it really, really is important to be on point with this. Otherwise, that will happen. Very, very practical. Very, very useful. Very, very, very important. Okay. Other lows. In other lows, is down 4, 4. Down 4, 4 can hit, and first one can hit. You can neutral hop kick punish the second. Thing you don't want to do is get hit with counter hit, because it's natural. So it's kind of a YOLO thing. It's a key charge setup if they want to use it. But yeah, While standing 1-3, up forward neutral 4. Pick your poison and enjoy. Another one that's been around since the beginning of time is down back 4-4. Same idea, the low could hit you. You could still duck the high, punish him for it. If you get hit, block the low, stay down, punish the high. Very simple, very straightforward. While standing 1-3 will be the punish for that. So you have any other low highs? The only other low high he has is, I think, look at this. You don't see this very often, but it's there and it's duckable. So if you try to just punish that low right away, that high will hit you. Even with a wall standing 4. If you duck jab is the only thing you can do there. But yeah, just know that that high is there. And it's duckable. That is all the low highs. Then he has right Flamingo forward 4-4. We already went over that too, so we'll just finish. We'll just reiterate that one real quick because that's seeable as well. We're going to use the hostile strat to get into right Flamingo, so forward neutral 4, and then forward 4-4 from right Flamingo. Thanks, hostile. So down jab is definitely going to be a very good option select to getting out of all of this mess. But to know the strings is going to optimize the amount of damage that you're going to get. And at the end of the day, with the amount of damage that Hwoarang gets on his combos in wall game, you have to get the most damage you can in every situation when he does a move. So that's the trick to beating this character, in my opinion, is to really optimize damage. So if he does go into right Flamingo, and you see those little flip double kicks, it's always ideal to duck in anticipation of the third. They are all high. And if you do get him to miss the first two, you have enough time to just hit him before the third. Just be quick. Make him pay. You got that right. Alright, let's go over all these and we will continue to move forward with these high strings. Not a single down 3-4. Not a single down 3-4. There we are. Alright, that's good. Alright. right stance. Oops. 2 back 4. Yikes. He also has like right stance. Hold on here. He also has right stance. Ah! I don't think this could be done. I don't think that could be done. No, jails. Alright. The bill is high. Very, very high, very high. Alright, let me chuck that. Go back to here. Right stance, 2 back 4 can be ducked. While standing 1-3 is the proper punish for this. So make sure he gets it. Alright, another move from right stance that can be ducked is right stance 3-4. This actually comes out every once in a while. You'll see it here and there. If you see that funky looking kick, I don't know. You got right stance 3-3, is that? Nah. I think that's all he's got. Yeah, so that's a duck always. You're always gonna duck that. It is natural if it hits the first one hits. You can't duck the second or block it. So, I guess that's a good part about that move. So yeah, duck that one, right stance 3-4 if it ever comes. It's a very unique first kick, so you should be able to visually see the second. Cancel into right Flamingo. Gratitude. Thank you. 4-3 back. So I'm doing 3-4 from right stance. Holding back, not getting a cancel, but could be doing it wrong, or we could be confusing it with a different move. 3-4 back. That's what I get when I hold back 3-4. So, I think that's what you were saying then. I think it always goes into right without holding back. Or holding back. You can just back steps in Flamingo if you hold back. But anyway, regardless, it can be ducked. So duck it. Alright, next one is right stance 3, forward 4. Which almost looks exactly like right stance 3-4. Alright, let's see what the move list says. See, unfortunately, I am not a high-level Hwoarang player. Okay. Volcanic. This is the first one I was talking about. Alright, and now this is the second one I was talking about. So it really is the same move for the most part. I wasn't wrong. My inputs weren't wrong, so It just literally looks exactly the same. I think the only thing is, yeah, he just goes into Flamingo. So anyway, while standing 1-3 will be your punish on both. Okay, moving forward, we have right stance 4-4. Bang bang. If you block the first one of this, you can duck the second. No, you cannot. Were you able to? Only on hit. Ah! On hit, you can duck it. On block, it jails. So, that's a very unique thing in the game that doesn't exist very often. So on hit, it can be ducked. I think I looked at my book. But on block, it jails. It's safe. Cannot duck it at all. On hit, you can duck it. So, if you get hit and you happen to duck while standing 1-3. Very tricky. Broken move! Hostile. That is a ridiculous move, if you think about it. That's one of the only situations in the game, I think, that something like that could happen. And then we have left Flamingo. 3-4. Which is almost the same as everything else. Same concept. All very similar strings. I don't think a whole lot of time needs to be invested in this. Especially because these are all mix-up situations. This is not like any kind of guarantee. Left Flamingo, we said 3-4, I'd ready to do that. Right, while standing 1-3, we're actually almost at the very end of this tutorial. This was a long one. Thank you everybody for sticking around. I know practice mode can be boring, but this is something that we all need to do, is make sure we visually see everything that our opponent has to offer us. So if we do not see everything that we are responsible for, then there's a chance we might get caught with it. And there's some tricky players out there not afraid to do weird moves, so I'm one of them. Alright, this is going to be the same as the last move. Left Flamingo 3-4 is probably going to look exactly the same as left Flamingo forward 3 forward 4. Oh no. Just a move that probably isn't used much. But yeah, same timing and a duck. While standing 1-3. And then left Flamingo, forward 4-3. Yes, I forgot about this one. Make him pay. There you are. So you have all of now everything to duck that you are responsible for. Put this in the book here. Let me see if there's any other things I have written down here in regards to Hwoarang. Yes, there is something very important to go over right here. Did I go over right foot forward, forward 3, 4? Right foot forward. Right foot forward. Forward 3, 4. That's annoying. I mean, he has a lot of, oh, right Flamingo. Is that what you're looking for? Forward 3, 4 from right Flamingo? This is left Flamingo, right? Yes. What did I say? Right Flamingo? I said left Flamingo. Forward 4, 3. Okay. And right Flamingo. Forward 3, 4. So all that is actually opposite. So what I do was I think there might be more moves to go over that are just the opposite of what I went over. So I just kind of take one. So that is a valid string that I did not go over, but I think it has the same exact name as the other one, so I'm gonna just, for organizational purposes, reduce it at that. Left Flamingo up forward 4. I did do that actually earlier in the book. So thank you for all that. Yeah, he's got a lot of spam and a lot of nonsense. But there is one thing that's very, very important that we should all know about as Eddy players. Rage drive 1, down 3 + 4, 4, right? Alright. So now, they love to throw this out. They really do. The range on it is quite good. But if you could block it, you could block that first one. That they buffed this. So, I guess it used to be if you blocked it, you would be able to back 12. That is unfortunate. That holds you together so well. Now, doesn't matter. Let me see one other thing. No, you can't down back 1 + 2 either. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so if you can backdash it, back 12 there, that still works. But you're kind of jailed up there. But yeah, that's very, you see it coming. That's your best option now. But yeah, don't try and interrupt it if you block. If you block, you're gonna get popped. Yes. So that was the only thing, but unfortunately, he doesn't have a whole lot he could do about that now. I think he used to be able to get around it. Yo, Gamble, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, bro. Easy, easy. Could I rage art that last hit? Believe I can. Nah, you cannot. You cannot. Only if it whiffs. Yeah, don't try and do anything in between that. Watching this with the boy! Hope he's doing good, man. He was running around like crazy at Evo. I'm sure next time I see him, he'll be talking. First two whiff close up, you're saying step left. Yes, he can. Still very risky to do with Eddy. I mean, not really. I guess if you're confident in your step. Yeah, you gotta be, they just whiff, I guess, straight up. Might as well just step it right there. Get right to his back. Yeah, I guess either way. It's pretty linear regardless, so it doesn't matter which way you step. But if you can, step it. Could I interrupt it down forward 3+4 if it missed? I could just back 3-3. Down forward 3+4. Probably gonna just hit him out of the air. Float him out of the air with back 3-3 with the combo. Probably be the best bet. So yes. That is Hwoarang though for you. Every punishable move that he has. We found out something new today. My biggest surprise today was right Flamingo back 3. I can't believe that. I can't believe that move is only minus 11. Or 10, whatever it may be. But it's not minus 12, that's for sure. So that's unfortunate. I'm not holding back when I'm doing it. There we are. So yeah, that's unbelievable. Right. Minus 10, actually. It is minus 10, that's good. Eddy just beats it, period. Eddy just, if you're fast, you just duck the, he doesn't even get a chance to do it. Just beat him. Be quick. I was emphasizing this a little bit earlier when I was going over this, how it's like you gotta, your reflexes have to be really on it with this. Because if you're just a second late, you're getting all that. You're getting all that. Mirosu, thanks for the periods and commas. A power crush will get Eddy there. Actually, Power Crush gets destroyed right there. We get the big boy damage. So you could actually beat him before the Power Crush. But then if you do it right, you get all kinds of garbage on him. See, if you're too late, then it'll work. But If you're the timing that you're supposed to do, the power crush won't even go through. But that's what you really want to do, and get all this life on his ass. Make him pay more than half life on that. Yikes! That's the moment that they pull out their hair. I know, I love that moment. Oh man. Should hit. That's unfortunate. Alright, last try. It's too bad. Eddy sucks. That power card is also beatable, but 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. But best option will be to just the while standing 1, 3. So. Anyhow, that is everything I have for the Hwoarang matchup. Besides, I will express my approach. One other tool that they like to do is that move. So, move is pretty linear. You can step it. It's like not that bad to step. If you do that, you can step it pretty good like that. Even from out here it works. So that's the goal, if you could just step and then launch him for it. Because Hwoarang players like to throw that out against Eddy, so. If you just want to be a true boss, just do some hardcore thing and just sidestep him. You don't even have to do the shimmy. Just be a boss. Just know he's gonna do it. And just commit to it. Like, yeah, just commit. So I would do that. Another thing I like to do is Hwoarang players, they love to throw that move out and stuff. So I like to I know they like to throw that out when you're coming in. So what I like to do is when I come in with down forward 1-1, or 1+2. I don't think back 1 is good anymore. I mean, back 1 still could work as well, but like 1+2 is just better. Or down forward 1-1, you could really like close space with it. You just gotta be careful to not do it too late. But yeah, closing space with those moves will give you a chance to really do some damage. There it is. Does the back 1 string kill 85V? Yeah. So yeah, remember, down forward 1-1, it's gonna keep you +8, so it'll give you a chance to still do a move. I'm not even ducking. There we are. And the 1+2 is +6, and it's 12 frame startup, so it almost. So you're good. Just be quick on your duck because sometimes, you know, it could hurt. Sometimes if you're not fast, you could recover. We can just grab him out of it. That works too. Thanks. Does tag 2 back 1 string beat it? You'd have to go so early on it. You're gonna get blasted. It takes too long for the 4 to come out. So you'd have to just do like do something like that. Forward 4, 3+4. That'll beat it. So that might be something if you really believe in yourself. Just to come on in with that. Just come on in. Don't get blasted on your way in. It's a slow ass move. But yeah, not a bad idea. Gamble forward 4, 3+4. Not a bad option for something like that. It's another one. Full crouch, yeah, flop will beat it. I think you get the punish. So that's a punish as well. So yeah, there's a lot of options that Eddy has to come in and hurt him. So use them wisely, my friends. And that's it. And like I said earlier in the video, back 3, very, very important when it comes to punish it. It is minus 19. So make sure just punish it with down forward 3+4. That gives you 4 frames of grace to react and listen to him say ha, and then show him why he shouldn't be saying ha. Alright, y'all. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Eddy of the Cosmos. Tomorrow I will cover Jack, and I will host a good friend. Since we covered Hwoarang, we will host a Hwoarang player. A nice guy named Sincerity from the West Coast. So hope everybody enjoys Sincerity. And my YouTube is SperoGin, one word. I will post this video now to my YouTube channel, so you can go back and you can review this and go over all the different things that I showed you. If you have any comments, you can comment in the comment section at the bottom of the YouTube channel, bottom of the YouTube video. And constantly doing the Lord's work. You know that, Gamble. Good to see you, man. Glad your son is well. So yeah, check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will continue to cover every character and show everyone how each character is punished properly with Eddy Gordo. Eddy vs the Cosmos. This is why he can destroy everything and everyone. Can mod post a link? Sure. Hold up. There you go. Here's a link to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you all have a great evening. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Peace out. I will post up my schedule this evening as well, so you have my appropriate schedule for the rest of the week and the corresponding characters that will go along with it. Everybody have a fabulous evening. Love you all. Good night.